Our lovely patient who's about 6 months out. She's 69 years old.
67.
67. All right. Our lovely patient who's 67 years old, and she looks like she's about 40, comes in today in her follow-up, and she has very graciously agreed to share some of her thoughts and feelings about how she was experiencing her own life and how things have changed since her surgery.
Okay, so when you go to get something like this done, your immediate thinking is, oh, I'm being so vain. And I thought long and hard about this. And all that old stuff about aging gracefully, I think this is a part of aging gracefully. Because what was happening to me was I was starting to be invisible. Like, I was so connected to people, and like I was a former educational administrator and teacher, and I was always connected with people, but people were starting to like overlook me or see through me or not really. And after having this procedure, it's astonishing because people are like so inclusive and like, hey, what do you have to say? And I'm like, wow. I'm the same person, but the outward appearance, the expression on my face is joyful and happy. And, because a lot of times you'd be happy, but those frown lines on your face make you look sad. Yeah. And that's what people see. But when you get them like erased and, then people start gravitating towards you.
It's amazing you say that. I had another patient who was involved in, she'd been in this business world for many years, and she said that she felt like she was being treated like somebody's grandmother and just parked in the corner, and she described it as unintentional ageism. Mm-hmm. That when she came back after her surgery, nobody knew that she had had this operation done, and she looked so natural. Nobody said to her, did you have a facelift? They just, oh, welcome back after, did you go on vacation? And she said people were treating her differently. And very shortly, within a short period of time, she actually won 2 awards for productivity. And she said, I'm doing the same job. I was doing everything the same. And now all of a sudden I'm being rewarded. People are putting me on lead project manager for different things. And she said, they're the same people who 6 months previously had sort of, well, why don't you go off and do that? And now they're like, oh, come on in. And team members are saying, we need you to be part of this project. Why do you think that is? As somebody who's lived this.
I honestly think that when your face exudes a lot and communicates a lot. And I think when you have a face that looks tired and looks sad and angry, maybe you're not.
Right.
But that's what your face is exuding and exhibiting. And for me, I didn't want to portray that. And now it seems like my face matches how I really feel inside. And I love that woman's term about unintentional ageism.
Yeah.
I don't think people mean to disregard you.
They don't.
But it's just like what they're seeing and reacting to what they're seeing. And then when you get a fresh look, they're like, oh, they're more inclusive because they see an energetic face person. And your energy matches your face.
Yeah. Has it impacted your confidence level?
Well, I'm always kind of confident. I mean, that's just kind of how I roll.
It was who you were to begin with.
Yeah, but now it's like, it all fits.
Yeah.
I had a lady at a dog show come up to me like about a month ago, and she came up to me and she said, Cheryl, you're my age? I thought you were 27.
Right.
And I'm like, 27? Are you crazy? But, okay, sure, we'll go with 27. But, those kinds of things are awesome.
Yeah.
But mostly what's great about it is just feeling like you can go out and feel good about yourself. Yeah. And it all matches your energy level with what you look like and what you want to exude.
Totally. Well, you look like $1 million.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for sharing your story. There are a lot of patients who tune in and they want to know what to expect in their recovery process and really what's reasonable to expect afterwards.
Well, I think you should go into it knowing that it's going to be like a horror show in the beginning. It's a horror show, you know, because you're like,
first couple of days are tough.
oh my gosh, I am never, you go into it like you're just astounded about how bad you can look.
Yep.
And then like within 3 weeks, you start emerging.
Yeah.
And then after that 3 weeks, it gets better and better and better until it's like 6 months later and you're like, wow, I'm so glad I did this.
Yeah.
It wasn't even 6 months later. It was like 3 or 4 weeks. And people would say, are you okay going through that? I'd say, do it again.
Yeah. Well, that says a lot. That says a lot. Well, thanks so much for sharing.
You're welcome.